Let's say a big hello to all my Kyokushin friends. I've been asked to put together a few training tips. So today what I'm going to work on is how to use those hands effectively for competition and for anywhere. Even though my people have done well in competition and knockdown, whether it's been in Kyokushin or Enshin or Shidokan or K1 or Bellator and so on, we've done well because we had a good mix of skills: hands, feet, stand up, ground. We just kept training, and we trained for the activity, for the event that we were going to do. We found out what our weaknesses were, and we tried to work on those. Find out what our strengths are, and we work on those. We don't take it for granted that we're in there just training every day and that we're going to win. We have to respect that the other person has also been training and has the ability to knock us down or knock us out as well. So by understanding that, and that this person became a world champion because they worked hard and they got there. But on the other hand, when I would fight people, I would pay them all that respect and be very wary of their abilities, so that keeps my defenses in place. But I don't let their titles, I don't let their knockouts or anything like that bother me. My other idea is that they're world champion because they haven't fought me yet. So that's not cockiness. That's a proper mindset if you're going to go into the competition. Don't defeat yourself. Do not defeat yourself by going in there with negative and saying, oh man, I don't know if I can beat this person. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day. So let's work some hands. All right, so the first hand combination, we're going to beat up on Bob today. Poor Bob. We like to work our boxing. So we have a nice mix with our upper body skills. You've seen us kick. You've seen Chucky kick, Derek Kuchmi, so many of my fighters. They have a beautiful Yushodagari, Yushoda Mawashigari, good low kick, Geita Mawashi, and so on. But what else do we have? We have our hands. And you'll see us not just throw 1, 2, 1, 2, and hook, hook, hook. Throw combinations, clean boxing skills. We just bring it down from the head to the body. Because we do box and we kickbox. We just have to make sure we don't punch you in the face in a knockdown tournament. So from here, we're going to work our jab to death. So you want to get on that bag. Let's turn Bob over a little bit here and work that jab. Get that body behind the punch. Get that chin behind the shoulder. Now, everything's lined up. That's how you're going to get power behind the skill. You don't want to just count on limb strength. I see too many people just throwing their arms rather than getting their body behind the punch. As you know that, I've been a world breaking champion in the past for many years, and going up against heavyweights, I had to learn how to get that entire body behind my strike. Not just my limb strength, okay? Not just my weight, but combining everything together. That's very, very important. So put it all together and explode, and then you're going to develop that chi or that ki. So from here, and how I describe ki or chi is that perfect technique at that given time, and once you execute that, poof, there's that power, okay? But it comes from repetition. Repetition of a technique will turn it into a reaction. It will develop it. It will make it faster. It will make it stronger. It'll make it work. So you start with that left hand. Make sure you focus on hitting with the right part of the hand. Every single strike. First two knuckles. First two knuckles on every punch. I don't care if it's a straight jab, a cross, an uppercut, a hook. First two knuckles should make the initial contact. Less chance of you hurting yourself, more chance of you digging in, penetrating into your target, your opponent, the bricks, whatever you're hitting, and more chance of you being successful with that strike. So here, first two. Then you've got your cross. Get the body dynamics behind and mechanics behind that punch. rotate that body into the punch. Rotate that body into the punch. First two knuckles make the contact. Right in the solar plexus. Now, when I land this, I don't like to hit dead center in the solar plexus. I'll do that with my left jab, but then I come across right here, just under the ribs, right next to the solar plexus. That catches that rib and can really injure the opponent. So from here, rotate the body on the recovery. Pull the hip, the shoulder, the elbow, the hand, all in that order. Okay? Rotate the punch into the target. Recover by rotating back, the hip, the shoulder, the elbow, the hand. All right? Now you put the two together. Then we work on the uppercut, the hooking uppercut, which is called a Mexican uppercut, basic boxing term. Mexican uppercut, and you've seen us use this a lot. So from here, practice it, you shift over, bend your knees, and we're going to rotate up with the punch, punching to the liver. Going to drive those first two knuckles into the opponent's liver. So from here, you quick shift, rotate the body, get the entire body behind the strike. Okay? So from here, quick shift, then you put the combination together. Left, right, left. Okay? Left jab, right cross, left uppercut. Everything counts, especially in knockdown fighting. We have to have that one punch, one kill mentality. So, you know, a lot of times people throw a jab basically to bother, distract, maybe slightly stun the person. I'm going to throw my jab to hurt you. I'm going to throw my cross to hurt you. I'm going to throw my uppercut to hurt you. I want to stop you. What's it called? Knockdown. How do I win? By knocking you down. How do I knock you down? By hitting you really hard with everything I throw. So, again, here. Recover. Dig. Gotta dig that punch in there. Okay? Slightly different angle. Here. Again. 1, 2, 3. Put it together. Now, for every 3 to 4 punches, kick. Every 3 to 4 punches, kick. Can you do a punch and a kick right after? Or a punch, punch, kick? Yes. But try not to go more than 3 or 4 punches without kicking somewhere. Low kick, middle kick, high kick. Doesn't matter. Front kick, round kick. Anything. Throw a kick. So, I'm going to throw my left, right kick. Let's start with low kick. Kick Bob right here in his thigh. So from here, 1, 2, 3, low kick, recover. After you throw your combination, if they're not going down, really when you recover, you should always angle off. It's important to angle off. Don't just stay right there in front of them. I see too many people stand right in front of each other and they just trade. Okay, so what you want to do is angle off. That puts you in better defensive position and you're back to what I call a set point. You're set to go offensively or defensively. So from here, left, right. So left, right, dip. Come up with that left uppercut. Low kick, recover. Here. And you want to do the repetitions. First, get the skill down. Get the technique down. Get it feeling good. Get your distancing. Distancing is very important, and it's different for everybody. If you're in too close, it may not work as well as you want it to. If you're out too far, it's not going to work. Get your distancing. Know how far away you have to be to execute that particular technique as good as you could. Okay? So, that's very important, and you're constantly readjusting your distancing. It comes with practice, it comes in time. There's no magic potion, no magic pill. It's just a lot of hard work. So, left, right, dip, uppercut liver, low kick, recover and rotate off. All right, next. I want to throw left, right, left again. I hit you in the liver, and I want to hit you in the liver again. That's how I'm going to do it. So from here, left, right, left, step off, you shoulder Gary. Okay? So from here, spin off quickly, no hesitation, let that kick go. And you do it from in tight, in close. So you're in here, 1, 2, 3, spin, and you're gonna drive that heel right where that left hand just landed. So if you already stunned them and you land a kick or any strike in that same spot again, chances are they're going down. So it looks like this here. You can do the spin kick right there, right smack in front of them. You don't need a lot of room. A lot of people seem to want to have a lot of room, but you can be right here and land it. Okay, and that heel's got to dig in, not the whole bottom of the foot. Land that heel. That's just like landing the first 2 knuckles. If I land the flat of the fist, it's not going to penetrate, it's not going to hurt. Take this analogy. I hit you over the head with a 2x4, then I hit you over the head with a hammer. Which will penetrate more? The hammerhead. 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 Right, that heel. Those knuckles. Dig it in, dig it in, dig it in. Take a piece out of them. All right, so another thing we like to do is attack the back leg. Now, when we used to fight in the K1, whether it was in Las Vegas or Japan, I studied a lot of the fighters. And what I did was I studied how fighters were injured. I'd say, oh, wow, he's limping now. Why? So I'd rewind, and I would see where those weaknesses were. Attack your opponent's strengths and avoid their weakness. So I'm going to attack the back leg, and people say, well, you're walking right into their strength. That's their power leg. It is their power leg for striking. But it's not as tough as the lead leg. Lead leg takes a lot of abuse. You guys know that. I mean, that leg, front leg, you're blocking with it, you're taking shots to it, you're moving in and taking shots to it, inside, outside. The lead leg becomes very tough. The back leg doesn't get hit that much. And there's a difference between toughness and power. Okay? We want to take this power leg and take it away from that person. So it is their weakness. We're attacking their weakness and avoiding their strength because we're not going to let them hit us with it. We're taking that weapon away from them by pounding it. So what we're going to do is this. We're exchanging, we're moving, and I'm going to do a quick angle off when I punch. Now if you're kickboxing, people say, well, it's a dangerous thing to do because you're walking into their power again. Okay? if you do this right, you do it quickly, remember, there's a defense to everything, okay? You have to be wary of all your opponent's weapons. But I have to make mine work. Let them be wary of our weapons. So, from here, I'm covered, okay? I'm covered. But watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to step off. One, all right? Everything's covered. Quick switch. Two. That little switch step, little step there from close quarters gives you a little bit more power, makes the strike a little faster. So the action is step off, punch, and attack that back leg. Be relentless. Here, step off. And we're off to the angle. Attack that back leg. Do you have to step off? No, you don't have to. We're exchanging. You don't have to step off, but attack that back leg. You really will slow them up and may get your knockdown. It's their power leg, like I said, but it's not as tough. So learn to work those hands, guys. Jab, cross, uppercuts. We didn't really get the hooks. Maybe in the next video, we'll do some of that. A few more techniques. So you have Mwashigeri. I really love using a front kick, especially a lead leg front kick. We'll do that another time, and we'll do a whole series of techniques from that. So hopefully that helps. Just a couple of techniques, trying to help out through this virus. I hope you're all healthy, hope you're all strong, and together we can beat this, we can beat the boredom, and we have to stay fit. I'm training every day. You know, I'm almost 62, and I feel great, running 5 miles every other day, and doing my biking, doing my bag work, my makiwara training. Do makiwara training. Very important. Build those hands, build those legs. Maybe I'll do those series of makiwara training for you next time. Anyway, have a great day. Be safe. Stay healthy. Os!